Okay, so I just got off the phone with my specialist. There's good news and then some, I mean, it's not great news, but it's better than what we thought. So my blood test results have all come back from the last vlog that I did. The good news is that my liver looks like it's pretty okay. The biggest concern that they had with my liver was autoimmune hepatitis, and it looks like I'm in the clear for that. My liver looks healthy and functioning. It is inflamed, but there is now a new reason for that. So aside from my ANA test being super high and my rheumatoid factor being super high, which essentially just means that I have an autoimmune disease of some kind, she tested specifically for muscle inflammation and then the lupus tests. The muscle inflammation tests came back positive. They came back high. And so the ones that she took are actually now leading us out of lupus and towards a new possibility. She suspects that I actually have something called mixed connective tissue disease, which is an autoimmune disease as well. She thinks that that is actually what is causing my liver to be a little bit more inflamed. I don't know anything about mixed connective tissue disease other than what she told me over the phone just now. It is an autoimmune disease. I do have a lot of the symptoms for it, down to things that I didn't even mention in my last vlog that I talked over with her. Those symptoms also are connected to that disease quite often. So, and it's also known to, I guess, manifest itself in a way that looks very similar to lupus. It sounds like this disease is also very tricky to diagnose, just like lupus is, in the same way that it affects multiple parts of your body, both your organs inside and like your skin and your fatigue levels, your energy, your mood swings, stuff like that. So on the good side, it sounds like I probably don't have lupus, but maybe it's a possibility still. And actually I may not even have rheumatoid arthritis. I may just have mixed connective tissue disease, or that and RA, or all three. We're not super sure yet on that still, but I do feel some relief about it, and she ordered a new medication for me that I am going to go pick up today and get on. I don't remember the name, but I will insert it here, and also some more tests as well. Getting labs done every few weeks, and I now have to go get a CT scan, and I have my eye exam scheduled, and I will be scheduling that abdominal ultrasound I mentioned in the last vlog as well in the next few weeks. But now I also have to get more blood work, a CT scan, and an x-ray on my chest, because this connective tissue whatever it's called, and the thing that they suspect, I guess, can lead to high blood pressure in the lungs, as well as something called interstitial lung disease, which I have not done any research on yet. I don't know what that is. I will be, I'm sure, learning all about it in the next couple weeks. But that is the update for today. We'll just see how this goes. Diagnosing is sometimes a long process and a frustrating one, but it is what it is, and we have to do it find out what's going on with me. So fingers crossed that it's more good news in a few weeks when I go to see her, and I'll keep you guys updated.
Good evening. Hello. Today is Thursday, February 20th, and it is 9:24 p.m. So I wanted to give a wee little update on some things before I take you to Utah again for our other appointment, which is on Monday. I went and got all the stuff done that she wanted me to get done. So we did the CT scan and the abdominal ultrasound focusing on my liver, an echocardiogram, which is an ultrasound on your heart. I don't know the results of that. I will find out on Monday, along with all the results from those 20 different vials. Other than what I just told you, more results have come in since she called me that day. I am going to be asking her a question about my medication that I'm currently on. When I got on it, it was right after my first appointment with her, which was about 4 weeks ago now, give or take, a couple days. And she told me that both the medications that I'm on for my pain, I wouldn't be feeling the effects of them until about 4 weeks after I started taking them, which were a few days away from that. So they probably have started to kick in a little bit. I think they're giving me very vivid, very violent, and horrifying nightmares. I'm pretty sure that it's the medication for a few reasons, because nothing else in my routine or diet or lifestyle has changed dramatically or really at all. And I'm not a dreamer. Never really have been. If I do have a dream, it's every once in a blue moon, and I honestly can't remember the last time I had a nightmare. When I was 6, maybe. And I've never dream this vividly ever. Even when I'm in like a deep wonderland, I don't ever dream this vividly to where I'm disoriented when I wake up from the nightmare. It has to take me a second to figure out where I am. They've gotten so bad that I had a really intense panic attack last night. Yeah, it was really bad. I have not felt that level of terror in a long time. A very long time. I just could not get those images from my dream out of my head. My brain started to, I guess, think that the events of the nightmares were going to happen in real life, and my brain decided that they were going to happen last night in real life. It sent me spiraling, and I was really, really scared, and it was very intense and it was very bad. Hopefully I get some sleep tonight. Nick and I did some breathing exercises as well as a little bit of yoga, and I'm going to take some melatonin just for good measure so that I conk out and hopefully don't really have any issues sleeping. I think it's the medication kicking in. I'm going to double check with her. If you guys have any experience with hydroxychloroquine or azathioprine and them giving you dreams or nightmares or like a feeling like you're on edge all the time, because I do feel kind of restless and on edge throughout the day, which is strange. Let me know, bro, either down in the comments below or on my Instagram. Hit me up. Let me know what you got, because this diagnosing process is new to me and I have no idea. It wasn't listed on the immediate side effects of these drugs, but I guess everybody's affected by drugs differently. So it's just a trial and error process, and we'll see. Hopefully she can tell me, and if not, I will figure out a way to manage those and deal with those. So yeah, okay, let's move along in the vlog, shall we? Hello, is this thing on? Hello?
Come here. Hi. Hi, friend. Oh, yes. 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 Eye rubs. Oh, goodness. Hi, handsome. What are you doing over there? Being weird.
All right, hey guys, so we just got home from the appointment. It went really well. It was really good. She said that I am in the clear for lupus. She said I'm in the clear for autoimmune hepatitis and all that. All my tests came back really good, but it does sound like I actually have a diagnosis. She said that with all the tests and x-rays and scans and pokes and prods that we've done, it is conclusive that I have mixed connective tissue disease, which is what we were suspecting last time anyway, and so that's kind of a relief. It's not as scary as lupus can be, and it's kind of behaving similar to rheumatoid arthritis. So here's what she said is kind of happening in my body with that diagnosis. So mixed connective tissue disease can behave very differently from person to person because it can affect a variety of tissue, which is why she thought it might be lupus, because it kind of does the same thing. But this one specifically for me is manifesting in 2 different ways. it's affecting my joints, which is causing the arthritis-like symptoms. And then it's also causing a lot of inflammation. I need to re-say that. Talking is hard, Nick. It's so hard. Why is talking so difficult? Jesus. I don't even know what I was saying. Do you know what I was saying? Thank you. It also is causing inflammation in my muscle tissue. That's that. She said that over time it can either start to become more serious in one or the other, or it can maintain this balance of where it's affecting both at the same time, which is what it's doing right now. So good news is I don't have to go on any new medications. The ones I'm on are good. I did ask her about the whole nightmare situation. She thinks it's because of me getting off prednisone, which is known to mess with you in a variety of ways, very intensely. So me getting off of that is probably causing the nightmares as my body readjusts to its normal cortisol levels. I think she's right, because the last 2 nights I've been pretty anxious free when it starts to get close to bedtime, and I haven't had any nightmares the last 2 nights, so that's good. So either I'm getting used to it and my body's just going through its stuff, or it was a fluke thing. I don't know. There was a ghost in the house probably for that week. Who knows? She did take more blood and another urine sample. She wants to check my blood cell count and make sure that the medicine is not making it go too low. So my blood count is up here. The medicine wants to bring it here, which is normal, but sometimes it can bring it down here, which is a whole nother realm of issues and problems. So we're just making sure that my levels are even and not in another bad situation. And then she's just checking my liver proteins as well, because the medications I'm on are filtered through my liver. And while they can't find anything specifically wrong with it that would cause enough concern for me to go see a pathologist for my liver, they still want to keep an eye on it just to make sure that it doesn't get any more inflamed or get bothered by the medications that I'm on or anything like that. So those should come back. I do go see her in another 4 weeks. She did order a very odd sounding test for me. It's called a capillaroscopy, which is looking at my nail beds under a microscope, or specifically the capillaries under my nail beds, the blood vessels. So what she said can happen with mixed connective tissue disease is it can affect your heart and your lungs specifically. It's known to kind of cause complications with that. So the artery in your heart that connects to both your lungs, what can happen is it can start to constrict. That's not healthy. That's not good. We do not like that. What happens to my fingers in the cold, when they're exposed to cold, is they turn white, and then they start to turn blue, and then purple, and then black. And it is a very sharp, very intense pain. It's very sharp. It feels like I'm Wolverine or something. It feels like needles are gonna like come shooting out of my fingertips because it hurts so bad. It's a very strange sensation. It's not fun though. But because of that happening, what she said this capillaroscopy can do is, by looking at and studying the patterns of the blood vessels in my nail beds that constrict in the cold, they can have a better understanding of potential patterns that would be going on maybe in my heart for them to keep an eye on. So that is, I think, the only other thing that she has ordered. And I get that done the same day that I will be seeing her. So I get that done in 4 weeks. So we officially have a diagnosis, Rebel. Officially. Again. Diagnosis number 2. I don't know that the first rheumatologist I went to necessarily did a bad job or like meant to misdiagnose me, because I was exhibiting symptoms of rheumatoid arthritis, but I just appreciate that the doctor I'm seeing now is more thorough and paid more attention to what I told her my symptoms were and what I was experiencing, and she was able to really Sherlock Holmes that shit and figure it out. To clarify, she did take a blood test specifically to test for mixed connective tissue disease. The normal range for somebody who doesn't have it is like, for example, like 0 to 20. I don't know if that actually is it, but it's something like that. I was like almost 500. So it was very, very apparent that that is what I have. And then all my other blood tests that came in do indicate that I have an autoimmune something without doubt. So I just appreciate her thoroughness, and if you guys are in the process of being diagnosed, I just encourage you to go with your gut, and if you feel like maybe getting a second opinion would be beneficial, then do it. I did, and actually got a lot more clarity, a diagnosis that makes sense, and a lot more answers that put me at ease. And I feel a lot less frustrated and scared about the whole thing. I still have a long way to go and a lot to learn about this disease and how it's going to affect me, and we'll see, but this is good news. So yeah, that's all I got for now, and then I will keep filming the process of everything and keep you guys updated, but so far so good. So thank you guys for watching, and love ya. We'll see you later. Bye. Look at these beans. Dutch. Hey. Dutchie. Dutch. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Hello. Oh, God. Oh, okay. Hi. There's a pig on my lap. Okay. Who's a good boy? Oh, my God. Look at this pig. Yum. Oh, my. Oh, my God. And you too. You are just as cute. Yes. Yes. Goodness. Okay. Okay, bye.